How's it going? So our topic today is on why Walmart is bad for the community and how it affects everyday life. I'm Joe Souza.
I'm Josh Fickard.
I'm Randall Frazier.
I'm Ben Benarian. All right, so our overall general thesis statement is Walmart coincides against and hinders the American dream. We have a quote here from Shark Tank and Robert Herjavec. It says, "What we've learned from big business and big Wall Street is that unchecked greed and the creation of false values gets us all in trouble. If we look at the American economy, who's really creating value is the small businesses." Alright, so caveat of our project is pretty much that Walmart is good in some instances and bad in some instances. If there's an area where small businesses are meeting the demand of the consumers, then Walmart is great for the business, the community because it supplies that demand. If they put a Walmart in a community where the small businesses are already meeting that demand, then it affects the small businesses because why would someone pay higher prices for small businesses products instead of going to Walmart and getting the everyday low, cheap prices that Walmart says that they have? So about Walmart quick. As I always say, it's to help people save money so they can live better. It's a discount chain, as everyone knows. They accept things like food stamps and welfare checks and stuff like that. So that's why a lot of people you see at the first of the month in there spending all that money. So it's the most popular retailer in the United States and the entire world in terms of revenue. This doesn't really show much. I mean, it's not hard to see that they are one of the biggest chains. Walmart's are everywhere you go. Low prices are hard to dispute. I mean, everyone knows that they have the low prices. They even say that they'll match other prices if they are being beat. And the biggest benefactors are low-income shoppers. Like I said, welfare checks, food stamps, and everything like that are accepted.
All right, so the topic. As Josh may have alluded to earlier, this can be an extremely controversial topic for all of us. I mean, we've all shopped at Walmart for various items, including goods, anything up to a bicycle, really. And you name it, they got it. And we'll show you some of both the good and bad that Walmart has to offer the public. And so, the main question to be addressed is, what exactly does Walmart do to a new Walmart do to a community? So, first off, it kills small businesses, and they take huge hits from Walmart's overall variety and their prices and their diversity. And people tend to gravitate towards big corporations like that just because they know the name of it. It's out there, the name's out there, and the general consensus is that it's a lower price for everybody to shop there. And also, a loss of quality jobs can result as of this, which means more payments for taxpayers, which obviously is a very negative thing. So, it reduces retail, and that's a huge point here because retail employment is down by 2.7%. And existing retailers can suffer up to as much as 10 to 40% loss, which is huge. Once again, you may find the products are cheap, but it doesn't compare to what you'll ultimately pay in taxes. Not to mention the annual pay for a Walmart employee is around $20,000, which is not enough to live off of.
All right, so we developed 6 main criticisms that we would have against the Walmart. First one being that Walmart costs jobs. We heard Randy talk about it before a little bit about when we're looking at other businesses, other small businesses that have already been in the community for a little while. A new Walmart coming in is going to take their sales, and like I said, 10 to 40% is going to reduce that. So where are they going to have money to keep employees that are already working there? Then we look at the standard wages. So most Walmart Walmart doesn't pay health insurance for workers. That's really one of the main points that a lot of our websites, when we were looking into all of this, they really go into in depth about health insurance and how that really needs to be changed. Walmart destroys local business, as we've been saying. Walmart is a burden on the government. We look at taxes, and Walmart hurts the overall environment. We also have a video on here from YouTube that we're going to play for the class. So explain the problem. The effects on people, the workers, the government, and the environment. So when we're looking at people, average day Americans like me and you, we're looking at traffic jams that a Walmart brings into a community. And we're looking at the type of people, so surrounding neighborhoods can also go into a Walmart, obviously, it's public. So the types of people from surrounding neighborhoods, like Josh had mentioned when we opened up, most low income families are forced to shop at Walmart. The effects on the workers, like I said, minimum wage pay, they're reducing salary, effects on the government, looking taxes, and then the environment. So possible long-term effects: higher unemployment rate, less local businesses, a lower salary, and possibility of Walmart to have a monopoly.
All right. So with every problem, there's obviously got to be a solution. So our solution is kind of to take power away from the Walmart. So our first thing is that we want to do is we want to raise the minimum wage. So we want to go above that $9 to $10 threshold that every state's currently at. So then we want to make new layoffs due to these new minimum wage laws and all these other laws that will go along with it. So we're going to say there's like a 6-month hiatus on who you can fire. So you can't just fire people just because like you're getting rid of their wages or you're eliminating their position. It's just wrong. You have to make Walmart incorporate health insurance, especially for full-time employees, if not for some part-time employees as well. Because when you have people who have health insurance through their employer, the government doesn't have to pay for it after through what people will have to pay in taxes anyway. You have to enforce Walmart's HR department, so you have to make it so their human resources aren't just keeping people for 5 days and then just firing them and seeing who sticks. You have to watch for tax evasion and buyouts, or what Walmart does, because when Walmart incorporates in other countries, often what they'll do is they'll set up and incorporate in these countries so that they don't have to pay taxes in America or somewhere else like that. What we could do is we could boycott, which is a lot harder to do, just because there's so many people who shop at Walmart for so many different things on a day-to-day basis that would just be really hard. The minimum wage, right? So there's some positives for workers. Positives for workers, they have more money. They obviously get to work less because they have that more money. They have more money in their pocket if they do choose to work more. So that will boost the economy by them just spending money. Positives for the economy is because they're spending money, so there's more money for all of us. So positive for the government will have more money from these people that they're getting the taxes from. So, but the negative for Walmart is that they're going to have to raise their prices, which makes it so these everyday low prices that they were charging before, they're going to have to raise them, so they're going to have to actually compete with the small businesses around where they are. So in conclusion, Walmart has been allowed to do this because of minimum wage laws and things that protect big companies like that. So like when you're a you're a multi-billion-dollar company, you can get away with a lot of things. Like a lot of things just slip through the cracks. So what you have to do is you have to incorporate things that are going to hurt the company so that you can build that into the price so that they're not screwing everybody with the price all the time.
So this is the websites that we had used. Do you guys have any questions?